Good morning, everybody. It's Phoenix. So between Fusion Fest and the Watch and Learns, I've been neglecting the actual game. And I've also just not gotten around to putting out many videos this week. So, gonna go ahead and get right into the games. Because I am the best duelist in the world. That's undisputable. But I still don't have that sweet platinum border I want. And I will not rest until I have it. I can make a border for diamond. I have to get that too. Also, in my experience, people play more off-meta decks in the morning. And I would really rather go up against those than just consistently. Oh, never mind. This guy's playing Sword Soul. I lied. I would rather go up against off-meta decks than this, which he's playing. Never mind. I don't know what he's doing. I thought he was playing Sword Soul, but now he's playing Nemesis? Alright. He special summoned Tinny Spirit Adhara, normal summon Nemesis Flag. Made Helki 5 bricks. Brought out the desk bot, which I think means he's going to Auroradon. There it is. Auroradon summons its tokens. I drew no hand trap, so I can't stop anything he's doing. Deskbot summons itself back. He was given a prompt to respond to himself, so he has something else in hand. Activating Auroradon's effect to special summon a Mech Phantom Beast from his deck, which got him Beasto Lion. Sinking Beasto Lion and a token for Garden Rose Maiden. Beasto Lion summons another token. Rose Maiden and Deskbot get synced off into Coral Dragon. Coral Dragon and a token get synced up into Karakuri Super Shogun Model 00N Barebo, which changed to Coral Dragon. Coral Dragon lets him draw a card. Borebu special summons Karakuri Gamma Model 4624 Shiro Kunishi. Shiro Kunishi and Borebu both go away for another sync. For level 10. Baron de Fleur. This got harder. Garden Roseman banishes herself, targeting Coral Dragon, which summons back Coral Dragon. Coral Dragon and Mech Phantom Beast are sunk off into Cloud Castle. Cloud Castle summons back Borebu. I take back what I said. I'm definitely playing an off-meta deck. And Borebu and Cloud Castle made True King of Calamities. Now the Nemesis Condor my opponent got at the very start of his turn comes back into play, targeting Garden Rose Maiden, making it unbanished, putting it back in the extra deck to summon Nemesis Corridor. Did I say Condor? I think I make that confusion because it's a wind type, so I think it's a bird. And Nemesis Corridor just turns into Thunder Dragon Colossus. Opponent sets 2 back row. Alright. What else does my opponent have? I can't add cards to my hand due to Colossus. True King of all calamities. All face-up monsters will become light type. All monsters I control with their light type cannot activate their effects or attack. Okay, so this all got very hard. What do I even have? I have no outs to this. So I'm just going to go ahead and surrender. Because my opponent had at least one negate on board. I couldn't add cards to hand. And he had 2 back row, which I had no idea what those were, but I have to assume one of them was a negate. And so him stopping me from adding cards to hand really screwed me over. It was all just super unfortunate. But because I did finish the battle pass already, I have no qualms about surrendering and getting no progress on that now. So I can just bounce out of matches that I don't think I have any chance of doing anything with. Opponent completely passed their opening turn. They only have 3 cards in the extra deck. I'm gonna summon Madolche Mageline. Gonna use her effect to add Petting Sword to hand. Gonna use Petting Sword's effect, special summon herself because I have no monsters in the graveyard. Use her other effect, which lets me special summon Pudding Cess. Gonna activate Madolche Salon. Madolche Salon gets me an extra normal summon, which I'm going to use to summon Madolche Angeli. Use Angeli's effect, pray I don't regret it because I'm going for a 5th summon. Gonna bring out Hoot Cake. Activate Hoot Cake's effect. Banish the Angeli from my grave. To special summon the Messengelato from my deck. Messengelato will let me get a Madolche Spell or Trap. I'm choosing Chateau. Activate Chateau so that all my monsters get a boost. Enter battle phase. Start swinging. And everyone makes game. Plus some extra. Not really much of a game because my opponent did nothing. But a win's a win. Even if it wasn't a fight. And I'll move on to the next match. And I keep choosing to go second because with the Madolche deck, I don't really have a good establishing board for turn 1. In my opinion. Got Max C in my opener this time, so that has potential. Assuming my opponent can't Ash Blossom or cross out it. Or called by. Opponent activates opening of the Sacred Opening of the Spirit Gate. So he's playing a Sacred Beast deck. I'm going to immediately chain Maxi to that. Opponent did not have a response. So hopefully I'll get at least one card out of this. Opponent activates Cerulean Skyfire, which is a continuous spell. Summon Dark Beckoning Beast to add one of the Sacred Beasts to their hand. Or a card that lists them, he adds Revile to hand. Using Beckoning Beast effect to special summon. Wait, no. Ah, he got an extra normal summon from Dark Beckoning Beast. Then he special summon Revile, try triggering that monster, which let me get a card. Banish the card from his graveyard to get Fallen Paradise. Added to hand. Fallen Paradise will have to go. Yeah, I'm going to use Cosmic Cyclone on that when my turn starts. Fallen Paradise does not give any protections to itself. Does Cerulean Skyfire? No, because it only does if he controls Hamon, which he does not. So I can get rid of Fallen Paradise. Does opening the Spirit Gates let me do it? Don't let me do anything else. Score cards, plus 1 fee and attack. Just watch over your hand. Nope. Plan is a go. Activate Cosmic Cyclone. Target Fallen Paradise. Hang on. Summon Angeli. Yes. Each time you put normal summons a monster, special 1 Phantasm token, but can't attack. Yeah, that's fine. Use Angeli's effect. Banish herself. Get Petting Sessor. Petting Sessor's effect goes off. Get Pudding Cess. Actually, I could attack any one of his monsters and use Pudding Cess's natural pop to get rid of Revile. Activate Medolce Salon. Summon Hootcake. That's a second normal summon, so Revile does give him another monster. Use Hootcake's effect. Gonna banish Max C instead of my Angeli. And that will get me Messengelato. Activate Messengelato's effect. I am going to take Medolce Ticket. Gonna activate Medolce Ticket. Pudding Cess will attack. I'll activate her effect to destroy Revile. Petting Sessor will swing into a token. Hootcake will swing into a token. Messengelato will swing direct, but my opponent won't take any damage because I did not pay attention to something I did. Ah, Cerulean Skyfire. If a face-up Sacred Beast leaves the field, you take no damage this turn. Good to know. Main phase 2. I'm going to special summon. What bonuses do I get from Pudding Cess? We are going to turn Pudding Cess and Petting Sessor into Queen Tiara Masu. Gonna activate her effect. Going to remove Pudding Cess. Going to target Pudding Cess and Angeline in my graveyard. Send them back into the deck to get rid of my opponent's spells on the field. And then I'll activate the mandatory effects of Madolche Ticket and Madolche Salon. I'll set Promenade because I might want to negate an opponent's effect next turn. And Ticket will let me special summon a monster to the field, which I don't actually need right now, but just for a body, we're going to go with Mageline. Going to set Gravedigger Trap Hole and pass turn. Oh, also, I did the 6 Samurai Gate, so I got this new base from a buddy. Opponent is going to activate Lightning Storm, which I am prepared for with Promenade. And I'm going to target Mageline to get her back into my hand, because why not? She's the one whose effect goes off on a normal summon. I'm just going to negate the effect of Lightning Storm, which I will then go into the effect of Madolche Ticket and the effect of Madolche Salon also. Use Madolche Salon. I can only activate 1 Promenade per turn, so I will set Chateau. And then Madolche Ticket to special summon a monster to the field. Yeah, I'll do Petting Sisor again. Then Petting Sisor's effect will go off, which will let me summon my Pudding Cess back to the field. And it's still my opponent's turn. He has 4 cards in hand. He just used Lightning Storm. He could drop Raigeki on me. He could drop Duster on me. He does have options. But I don't feel terrible about my current situation. He said out loud, regretting it immediately. We're both at 7,000. He gave up. Chalk that one up as an actual win. And we'll move on to the next match. Opponent chooses who goes first. I'm going second. That's fine. Not a great opening hand, but I can work with it. Hopefully I can... Actually, with Called By and Cross Out, I could most likely get Mageline's effect off. Opponent is playing a Blue Eyes deck. Summon Whitestone of Legend. Use the effect of Sage with Eyes of Blue to discard itself, targeting Whitestone, to send that to the graveyard. And he special summoned a Blue Eyes. This is fine. Blue Eyes deck having a bunch of ways to special summon out Blue Eyes, but not a lot of ways to get those effects back to trigger again. Means that if I can send his Blue Eyes back into the deck, I'm probably pretty good. And he has summoned Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon, which I don't know as well. This card special summon, you can add 1 ritual spell or 1 polymerization from deck to hand. During your end phase, you can add 1 level 8 or higher dragon monster from deck to your hand. You can banish this card from your graveyard. All level 8 or higher dragon monster you control gain 1,000 attack. You can only use each effect of Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon once per turn. And he has added an alternative white dragon to hand. The ball is in my court. Start off by summoning Mageline. Use her effect. Adding... Wait. Oh, crap. Pudding Cess is in hand. Oh, hell. Well. This will be fun. using the effect of Petting Sessor. Special summon her. Use her effect, which will special summon. Yeah, it's gonna have to be. Yeah, Mageline, because she's the least useful right now. I'm going to activate Madolche Salon to get myself another normal summon. Gonna tribute my level 3 Mageline. So now I have Pudding Cess. I'm going to special summon Queen Tiramisu using Petting Sessor and Mageline. Activating the effect of Queen. Getting rid of Petting Sessor. Targeting the Petting Sessor and Mageline in my graveyard. They go back into the deck. I'm going to return both my opponent's monsters to the deck. Madolche Salon goes off, which I'm going to take for a promenade. Yeah, no point in going into chocolate or pudding cess. Chocolate pudding cess. So I'll swing direct with Queen and Princess for 4,000. Man phase 2. Going to set called by. And also going to set cross out. And I'm going to pray really hard my opponent can't bounce back from this, even though he has a full hand of 6. Promenade can negate an effect. Called by and cross out to potentially hold off my opponent doing anything like Lightning Storm or Ageki. Opponent is activating Advanced Ritual Art. Yeah, I'm going to activate Promenade now. Targeting my opponent's card and Pudding Cess. Because God knows I don't know what to expect from Chaos Max Dragon. Or whatever else he could summon out with a ritual. And this also gets me Salon's effect, which I will use. Or I won't because he'll surrender. And that gets me a rank up to Gold Tier 2. Well, no point stopping now. Opponent chooses who goes first. They're going first. Fine by me. Alright, I have Nibiru in hand. I have Raigeki. I have Pot of Prosperity. I have Mageline. My opponent is playing Cyber Dragons. They summon Cyber Dragon Core using its effect. Adding Cybernetic Overflow to hand. Setting 1. Setting 2. And they end their turn. Let me double check Cybernetic Overflow. Banish Cyber Dragon with different levels from your hand field and destroy an equal number of cards your opponent controls. If this card in the field is destroyed by a card effect, add 1 Cyber Dragon. Add 1 Cyber Spell Trap from deck to hand. So I don't know what to expect from his hand. So I don't want to drop Raigeki on just a single Cyber Dragon, baby. So I'll activate Pot of Prosperity. Targeting 6. And I'll banish the ones I'm least likely to use. Opponent is prompted to respond. Could be an Ash Blossom, could be a Max C. Could be something else I don't know about. And it resolves. Space Typhoon could get rid of Cybernetic Overflow right away, which would open me up to do moves. Madolche Salon gives me a second normal summon, which I think I want. Use Magdalene, get me Petting Sasor, special summon Petting Sasor. Unless he pops me immediately. So I believe I do want Madolche Salon. And I'll just throw the rest back in. Order doesn't matter. Start by summoning Magdalene. Use Magdalene's effect. Opponent is prompted to respond. He is also prompted to respond with Cybernetic Overflow. And he used Infinite Impermanence, which is fine. Fine adjacent. So Magdalene's effect is negated. I'm not going to get too fancy with this turn. I'm just going to go straight into the battle phase and swing into his core. I'm going to set one. Activating Salon would not really help me. But at the same time, it could get me a Promenade. No, I'm not going to. I'm going to end turn with Magdalene on board and Gravedigger trap whole face down. Because Gravedigger can stop him from just using base Cyber Dragon's effect to summon itself. Probably. No, that's... I don't think so. Opponent summons Cyber Dragon dry. And activates Overload Fusion. Which, to my knowledge, he only has 2 materials for? Rampage Dragon. Ah, I got rid of my Gravedigger trap hole. And he banished 2 monsters, one of which was Cyber Dragon Hers. So that it gets 2 extra attacks, so it can attack 3 times. Activating Cybernetic Overflow. Banishing 1 from his graveyard to get rid of my Magdalene. Her effect goes off. She goes back into the deck. Oh, I'm just dead. Yeah, Cyber Rev System summons Cyber Dragon. Rampage Dragon can attack 3 times. So that's 63, plus Cyber Dragon is 84. Yep. And Monster Reborn. For a turtle. And that also means, unfortunately, my opponent is only at 4 summons, which means I can't drop Regeki, or not Regeki, Nibiru. Oh my god, he pushed too far. He turned it into Cyber Dragon Seeger. Which means, hells yes, I'm absolutely activating Nibiru. You clown. You pushed too far. You had me with what you had on board. Alright, he could also get a lucky Overload Fusion off the top, which would be unfortunate because he has 3 dragons to fuse with that. But he doesn't, so he has to pass turn. I draw Max C, which is not a Medolce. I'm just going to swing with Nibiru. He draws. He's got 2. He activates Cyber Emergency. I'm going to activate Max C. He has no response. He adds a Cyber Dragon Core to hand. He summons it. Adds a Cyber Rev System to hand. Activates Rev System. Summons back Cyber Dragon, which lets me draw due to Max C. Activates Power Bond. So Cyber Twin. 56 and 18. He does not have me. I was wrong. He went into another Rampage Dragon. And he's going to use its effect to attack a million times. So that is 3 attacks with 4,200. Will hit over Nibiru. I should have summoned Hootcake in defense mode. I had it, and then I played too cautiously, and I lost it. That's a bummer. Oh well. Alright, I'm going second. What is my opponent doing? I have Magdalene, unfortunately putting Cesses in my opening hand, which I hate to see. My opponent is playing Galaxy. There's summon Galaxy Wizard, use its effect. Crossout Designator has a slight chance to come up this game. They've added Galaxy Soldier to hand. Using Galaxy Soldier's effect to summon itself. They've added another Galaxy Soldier to hand using Galaxy Soldier. The Galaxy Soldiers keep summoning themselves. But its effect that says it can only use this effect once per turn only applies to the adding a Galaxy monster from deck to hand, not the summoning of self. And he is overlaying them into Cyber Dragon Nova. Which is going into a Cyber Dragon Infinity. This has turned into a difficult situation. I want to bait out his one negate a turn with Infinity, so I'm going to activate my Dolce Ticket. He does not respond. I'm going to... Hang on now. Turn respect is activated. You can attach it to an 8th if you destroy it. Shuffle this card into the deck. Add it to your hand. So I'm going to summon any Medolce, attempt to use its effect. He could destroy it. Ticket will let me add Petting Cestor to hand. And he has played right into my hands, you clown. That'll get me petting Sasor. Use her effect. Summon the self. Use her effect to special summon someone. Which will be the pudding cess in my hand. Could make Queen Tiramisu, and then go from her into my Dolce Chocolate Pudding Cess. But that would not get me what I need. What I need right now is to unfortunately crash. Because then Pudding Cess's effect will go off, which I can use to pop the Infinity. And Pudding Cess will go back into the deck. And then Petting Sasor can attack directly. In phase 2, gonna set Cross out. Gonna set Gravedigger. And I'm gonna pass turn. This is a much more even match, I guess. Opponent's turn. They draw. They have 3 in hand. They're at 6,600. I set a back row. I set 2 back row. I draw another Petting Sasor. I'm going to use her effect immediately. Opponent is prompted to respond. They do not respond. Petting Sasor goes off. Activate her effect. Opponent is prompted to respond again. He's going to use Infinite Impermanence. I'm going to use Cross Out Designator and hope I have Infinite Impermanence. I do. Opponent is prompted to respond to my Crossout. With back to the front, target will muster your grave, special summon in defense position. Alright. That is A-okay with me. He could bring out Galaxy Soldier, which will let him add another galaxy. He could bring back Infinity. Infinity has to come out in defense mode due to back to the front, so it only has 1,600 defense points. Crossout is banished, negating his imperm, so Petting Sasor's effect will go off. So I do have Pudding Cess now. And my normal summon. Gonna summon Angeli, activate her effect, tribute herself to get me Hoot Cake. Activate Hoot Cake's effect. Banish Angeli, which will bring out Messengelato. Messengelato's effect goes off, which means I'm going to get let's go. I can probably kill him with what I have on board, but I want to be sure, so let's go for Chateau. Activate Chateau. Go into the battle phase. Petting Sasor swings over Infinity. Petting Sasor goes direct. Hoot Cake direct. Messengelato direct. And Pudding Cess for game. Bada bing, baba duke. And we'll go to the next match. I choose who goes first or second. I'm going second. Once again, I open with Pudding Cess, despite only running one of her. That's like the third time in a row. I have Angeli, Promenade, and Ash Blossom. So I actually do kind of wish I would have gone first now. We'll see what my opponent's got. They set one defense and end their turn. Okay. I got Godarla, so that could be useful. Gonna attempt to use Angeli. Use Angeli to bring out Hoot Cake. I did that wrong. But we cannot live in the past. Bring out Messengelato. Messengelato will get me a Madolche Salon. I'll activate Ticket. I'll activate Salon. I will set Promenade. I will move to battle. My opponent was playing Junk Servant. Unexpected. I have a 15 card extra. So I have no idea what to expect because I don't know what Junk do. Opponent is going to activate Raigeki. If I do Madolche Promenade, it'll save me a monster. Which for all I know is important, so I'm going to do it. Target Raigeki. Who do I want back in hand? I'm gonna return Messengelato to my hand. That'll set off Ticket and Salon. Use Salon to set another Promenade. Ticket will add... We'll add Mageline to hand, because she can add Petting Sisor on her own. And then Petting Sisor can summon herself. Good plan, great plan. Opponent summons Junk Breaker. Goes right into battle and just swings over Hoot Cake. Hoot Cake, because it was summoned by the effect of my Angeli, could not be destroyed by battle. Which is something I had forgotten. Gonna summon Mageline. Use her effect. she's going to add Petting Sesor to my hand. No monsters in the grave, so I summon Petting Sesor. Activate Petting Sesor's effect. Summon Pudding Cess. There's a right way to do this. Yeah, I'm gonna make Queen Tiramisu using Petting Sesor and Pudding Cess. Going to summon Messengelato. Going to special summon Right. Alright, there's potential. I think I see the code. I'm going to use the Messengelato I just summoned and Mageline to make Sistart. So now I have 2 Madolches in the graveyard. Going to activate Queen's effect. Removing Petting Sesor, targeting Promenade, and the Petting Sesor. They can both go back into the deck. Bounce my opponent's Junk Breaker. Activate Mandatory Effective Ticket. Chain Salon. Setting Chateau due to Salon. Ticket is going to special summon a monster to the field, which that monster is going to be Messengelato. Messengelato's effect will go off. Which I'll just add Promenade to hand, because why not? Going to special summon over Queen Tiramisu with Princess Chocolate a la mode. Because I'm just going for excess now. I'm going to activate her effect. I'm going to target Mageline to return her to the deck. Going to use the effect of Pudding Cess because Madolche was returned to the deck. So I'm going to remove Queen Tiramisu, which will let me special summon from the deck the Mageline I just removed. Gonna activate Chateau, which gets all the Madolches out of my grave. Gonna use a la mode's effect again, which I'm going to use to summon. Why not? Let's get all the Madolches out. And Jelly. And I'm going to go into battle. And I'm going to swing with everyone's game. Goodbye, Lorenzo. You played junk cards. And now you're in the trash. I went way too overkill on him. Good to know that putting Cess a la mode's effect of summoning from the deck is multiple times per turn. I'm actually going to go first against this guy. And I'm going to pray that it goes okay. Has potential. kick off with a Pot of Prosperity. Banishing 6. Get rid of the ones I'm not likely to use. Opponent not prompted to respond. I want Salon. Activate Salon. Use Petting Sissor's effect, summon herself. That'll summon out Princess. Normal summon Mageline. Mageline will add to my hand just in case. That'll be another Petting Sissor. Summon Angeli. I'm at 4 summons. Use Angeli's effect. Send her away so I can get Hoot Cake. That's 5. Opponent not prompted to respond. They have no Nibiru for me to worry about. Use Hoot Cake's effect. Banish Angeli. Summon Messengelato. Messengelato's effect goes off. I get Promenade. Set Promenade. Special summon Queen Tiramisu. Using the old Petting Sissor and Pudding Cess. My options for special summoning are limited. Options for everything right now are limited, so I will end my turn at that. Got a board of 4 Dolces, and Ash Blossom, and a Promenade as my only counterplay. Opponent activates Pot of Prosperity, banishing 3. I'm going to let that slide because they could get garbage. One of the cards is 1 for 1, which is the one they're going to take. The others were another Pot of Prosperity and an Ash Blossom. Opponent activating Hecatrice, which will get them Valhalla Hall of the Fallen added to hand. Which means they could just special summon a big old fairy, which I don't want to deal with. So I will Ash Blossom that. They do not have a called by. Or a cross out. Opponent activates 1 for 1. Discarded Ava. That'll special summon a level 1 monster. What level 1 monster do I have to worry about? I'm going to use Promenade just to try and stop that anyway. Going to bounce Mageline. Salon's effect will go off. He uses Ava's effect. Gets a Herald of Light Orange to negate a monster effect. I'm going to set another Promenade because I'm probably going to need it. He summons Valkyrie. He sent 2 of my cards to the graveyard. The Dolces don't belong in the graveyard. Linking off Shest into Anima. He's gonna take my owl. Took my owl. And he ends his turn. Well, I'm going to use Magdalene's effect. Because he has the Herald of Light. There it is, which I'm going to allow. Magdalene's effect is going to go off, which is going to set off Salon. Which I'm going to leave those in there. Yeah, I want Ticket. I want to end this turn. Now I'm going to activate Queen's effect. Remove Petting Sisor. Target Petting Sisor and Magdalene. No. Magdalene and Promenade can go back. Why didn't I activate Ticket yet? And activate Ticket. Going to special summon Pudding Cess over Queen Tiramisu. Putting Cess's effect. Targeting Petting Sisor, put her back in the deck. That'll trigger Ticket. Do I want to use Putting Cess's effect? Have I normal summon this turn? Yes, I did Magdalene, but I have an extra normal summon, so I will use her effect. Remove Queen, so I get an extra summon. Summon a Petting Sisor from deck. Special summon a Hoot Cake. Petting Sisor is going to summon Messengelato. Use Messengelato's effect to add. Would have added Chateau and then attack for game. He just surrendered instead. We got there. And that will rank me up to Gold 1. Three more wins and I get to Platinum. Let's get it done. Akira! This guy's gonna bike slide at me. Opponent chooses who starts. They're really thinking about it. I'm going first. If I get Promenade, I feel okay. I have Promenade and Imperm. Start off summoning Magdalene. Use her effect to get me a Petting Sisor. Activate Petting Sisor. Use her effect to special summon. If I use her to bring out Angeli, it should be Angeli to bring out the owl. Use the owl to bring out Messengelato. Yes. And this will be summon number 5. So this will also tell me if my opponent has Nibiru. Gonna activate Salon preemptively. Set Promenade. Set Gravedigger. Set Imperm. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna make a glass souffle also. Because why not? Might just come up. And I have Godarla in hand in case that comes up also. Oh. Tsuchinoko real. Clicked on the side over here and made Tsuchinoko squirm about. Which is much more entertaining than whatever my opponent's doing. Which is nothing. Come on, buddy. I'm trying to make content here. And he gave up. He knew about my unbreakable Madolce board. He knew he couldn't stack up to the power of my pastry plushies. Oh well, go next. Going up against Datensi. I'm going to try going first again. If he wins this match, he gets to platinum. So I'm kind of this guy's floor boss right now. Activate Petting Sasor. Use her effect to summon self. Opponent is prompted to respond to that. That's not good. And Ash Blossom. I still have a normal summon I can do. So I will summon Messin Gelato. And now I'm going to look at my extra deck. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do something a little goofy. Because this might buy me some extra time. I'm going to make Baguska, the terribly tired tapir. I'm going to set him in defense mode, and I'm going to end my turn. While this is in face-up defense, change all face-up monsters on the field to defense position. Also negate the activate effects of monsters that were in defense position when that effect was activated. So this should prevent him from using monster effects for like 2 turns. So this is just me stalling. And I could potentially turn Baguska into Zeus. My opponent is playing Dark Lords. Discard this card and 1 Dark Lord. Who'd do? Discard Capricious. stop anything. I'm going to use Ash Blossom because that prevents him from drawing 2, so he just goes -2. As far as I know. And that is my only counter for the turn. And I'm hoping he was banking on his play, whatever it may have been. Nope, he's got more. Banishment of the Dark. Add 1 Dark Lord card from deck to hand. Except Banishment of Dark Lords, you can only activate 1 Banishment of Dark Lords per turn. Simple enough. And he adds Dark Lord Contact. Special 1 Dark Lord monster from your graveyard in defense position. Okay. Not what I like to see, because there's Ixchel. She's bigger than me. And right now, I think I'm going to have to go for a Zeus play. Because I did not draw anything useful off the top. I'm an idiot. I didn't change Baguska first. I'm dumb. I messed up. Well, this has become a difficult situation. Summons Condemned Witch. I believe her effect is negated due to Baguska. It is. He has another Ixchel, which I cannot stop him from drawing now. Opponent passes turn. I'm praying to God I get something. God has decided that I do not get to know what mercy feels like. I'm going to do a dumb thing. Go into battle phase. Opponent is prompted to respond for some reason. Oh, he's prompted to use Condemned Witch. Which he does. Which gets him an Indulge Dark Lord. Which gets me a Capricious Dark Lord. Alright, a little bit of extra protection, I guess. And he has Dark Lord Morningstar in hand now. Vert is in my extra deck, but it's really just there for flavor. I do not have Phoenix Enforcer in this deck. Baguska, kill that woman! Good work, Guska. I will end my turn. Baguska. Let's check Morningstar real quick. This card cannot be special summoned. Cool. This card is tribute summoned. You can special summon special darkness from your hand or deck equal to the number of effect monsters your opponent controls. Which right now is 2. While you control another Dark Lord monster, your opponent can't target this card with card effects. Once per turn, you can send cards from the top of your deck to the graveyard equal to the number of Dark Lord monsters on the field. If you do, gain 500 for each Dark Lord. So that. And he's using his third Ixchel. Pitching her and Morningstar to draw 2. Morningstar can't be special summoned, so I'm not really worried about him being in the grave. Using the effective Ixchel again, paying himself another 1,000 to add another Dark Lord card back to his hand. No, he's paying 1,000 to activate its effect. Then shuffle that target into the deck. And so he paid to use Banishment of the Dark Lords to add Dark Lord Contact back to hand. Then he's playing Dark Lord Contact to summon back his Indulge Dark Lord. Using its effect, take 2 Dark Lord monsters from hand or deck, give me 1, add the other to his hand. Okay. Generous. Dark Lord Superbia. Alright, it's a bigger body than I was expecting to get. And he gets Tezcatlipoca. Tezcatlipoca. He's sending away Ixchel and Indulge to make Condemned Dark Lord the Link monster. Now I'm worried. You can tribute summon fairy monsters that require 2 tributes by banishing 2 monsters from your graveyard instead. You can discard 1 card, take 1 Dark Lord from your deck, and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. Once per turn, during end phase, gain 500 for each fairy monster on the field. He just discarded Ties of the Brethren to add Indulge Dark Lord to hand. I have no idea what my opponent's doing and why he's not going for Dark Lord Morningstar. There's Morningstar. My life got harder. Uh-oh. And that's Nurgle. And that's Nastin. And Ukobek is also here. Let's just end this whole mess really quickly. If Nibiru would even help me right now, because whatever his token is, it's still going to be freaking huge. This is going to be a big Nibiru token. Alright, how big is my problem? Oh, buddy! Problems doesn't begin to describe what I have. That's a Nibiru token with 15,600 attack, and he surrendered! Bro, you could have just played it out. I didn't have a way past that right now. Okay. That was cool. One more win and I'm in platinum. I guess I'll go first and hope I get Promenade and some other stuff. There's a Promenade. There's Petting Sisor. Gonna open with a Pot of Prosperity. Check for Ash Blossom. I'm gonna banish 3 instead this time. 1 Gas Luflay, 1 Sistart, and Vert. Opponent does not have a response. I don't like what I got, but I'll take the Hoot Cake because I have potential with that. Send the other 2 back. I don't care about them. Activate Petting Sisor's effect. Summon herself. Uses her effect to bring out Pudding Cess. Summon Angeli. Activate her effect to send herself away. That gets me the other Hoot Cake. Activate Hoot Cake's effect. This is going for summon number 5. I'll take Medolce Ticket. Opponent was not prompted to respond. Activate Ticket. Activate Salon. Set the other one. Special Summon. Yeah, let's go into Glass Souffle again. And I will end my turn at that. Don't have a lot of protection set up. Only have Promenade, really. But Promenade can kick off Ticket and Salon. I have Glass Souffle for extra card protection, card effect protection. That's a Time Lord. Can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. So I'm absolutely going to negate that thing's effect with Promenade. Dolce Salon will set another Promenade. The Dolce Ticket will special summon a monster. Which let's just make up a monster like 1 Petting Sisor. And that'll use Petting Sisor's effect. Which will special summon out Mageline. He missed the part where I negated his monster's effect. What he's doing right now is fine. Or at least fine adjacent, because I still have Promenade on board. for another negate. And I'm going to go for Queen Tiramisu. Soon. By soon, I do mean right now. But in order to do this properly, I need more cards in my graveyard. So let's break out Sistart. Targeting, send away Messengelato and Mageline. Gets me 2 Madolches in my grave. Opponent is prompted to respond. I'm going to summon Old Hootcake. And activate Hootcake's effect. Who this brings out doesn't particularly matter. Mageline. Special summon Queen Tiara. Activate Queen's effect. Get rid of Petting Sasor. Target Petting Sasor and Messengelato. Sending my opponent's back row into the deck. Activate the effect of Ticket. Activate the effect of Salon. Going to chain the Promenade on my board to this. Targeting my Tyon and Hootcake. Set my Chateau. Ticket will let me special summon a monster to the field, which is going to be Petting Sasor. Petting Sasor was summoned, special summoned, which activates her effect. That will special summon the Messengelato in my deck as a level 3. Activate Chateau. Alright, at 6, this is 2,000, 41, 6,000, 8,700. I don't want to change Glass Souffle into attack mode if I don't have to. Mation's effect is negated, so he can die, and he does. Sistart kills him. Messengelato goes direct. Petting Sasor goes direct. And Queen Tiramisu goes direct for game. I will not be doing that thing, Yazin. Platinum! I am one step closer to being acknowledged worldwide as the greatest duelist to ever live. And I'm going to cash in on all these completed missions, which gets me the Platinum Frame, 320 gems. And a mission to reach Diamond to get the Diamond Frame. A new goal for the champion. Yeah, let's just go into my profile real quick. Edit this up. Icon frame. Plat. And now that I've achieved a life goal I set for myself, I'm content to end the video here. So, if you caught the stream, thanks for watching. If you're catching the replay, thanks for watching that too. Goodbye!